Today I have a review of the Lumintop PS03 palm-size searchlight. Lumintop asked if I wanted to review this, and of course I said yes. I didn't have any 18650 lights that ran multiple cells with multiple LEDs, and this light has 4 18650 batteries, which in this case were provided, and it runs 3 Cree XM L2 U2 LEDs. On turbo mode, it produces 2,800 lumens for 3 hours. Now, what that does is when it gets too hot, it does kick down to high mode, which is 1,500 lumens for 3 hours. So, turbo mode doesn't truly run for a total of 3 hours. Medium mode is 800 lumens for 5.5 hours, and low mode is 100 lumens for 40 hours. It's almost 2 days of runtime. It's pretty crazy. So here is the flashlight in front of us that we see here. It has some square knurling, this power switch, and on the bottom you've got a tripod mount. And I'll show you how that works in a second. And you've got this lanyard that comes with it, and you can screw the lanyard into that hole, so you do have a wrist strap if you'd like. For filming here, I'll take it off. It sits a little bit better. On the front here, you will see the 3 LEDs. They have, it's kind of a shallow, it's not super deep lens, but in the center there is the LEDs, and it's kind of a unique shape from others I've seen, and it really does work pretty well. It's definitely a spotlight, yet it has a decent amount of flood. And let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit better. I'll roll in a better picture here for sure. It does screw off the base here, and let me unscrew this. And inside here is the battery carrier. And this, like I said, is running all Lumintop batteries, and they were included. And it's just a really solid base. It's held together with Torx screws. And it is all metal here. It's really well built. It doesn't rattle. It doesn't shake. It just is really nice. It's got a big, heavy, thick PCB and mounted onto a piece of heavy aluminum with brass contacts on either end. And you can put this in either direction in the flashlight. It doesn't matter. Inside the flashlight, you can see down there is a spring, a circuit board, and Lumintop's website. Inside is anodized, and the tail cap is anodized as well. Here's the Lumintop box, and it's a really small box for the size of the light. It's just a nice high quality box, and you've got the specs here on the back. And on the end it shows your beam distance, your max lumens. It says the beam distance is 256 meters. It's impact resistant to 1.5 meters, water resistant for 2 meters, IPX8 standards, and the peak intensity is 16,398 candles. Inside, it's lined in foam. You get the lanyard, which I have to the side, the manual, and 2 extra O-rings. Just a nice high quality box. And I wanted to do some comparisons here with the weight. So, with batteries, without lanyard, the Lumintop PS03 is 17.85 ounces. And this is pretty heavy. In comparison here, I have a can of Coke Classic. And it is only 13.88 ounces. And why I chose Coke Classic is this flashlight is nearly the exact same length as the Coke Classic can. It's just super close. The Coke Classic is a little bit greater diameter, as you can see, than the flashlight, but lengthwise they're almost exactly the same. So that gives you a good point of reference. In the hand, I think it fits pretty well. At least in mine. The power button here, you have to press for a few seconds to get it to turn on, and the same is true to get it to turn off. So that is low mode, click up, that is medium, that is high, and that is turbo. You click and hold to turn off, and when you have it on, if you double click, you'll get the fast strobe. Double click again or click once to get it to go to solid, and long press to get it to turn off. Here's my nighttime review of a Lumintop SP03. I've come out to a deserted parking lot on the edge of town, and I'm going to compare the Lumintop SP03 to the headlights in my car. I've got a Honda Cross Tour, and right now the headlights are not on. So let me turn them on. And so these are the low beams, and I'm pointed down, and I can probably see 75 feet in front of me, I'd say. And let me turn the Lumintop on low, and I'm going to point it to the left-hand side here, and you can see it's a wider beam, so that's on low, medium, high, and turbo. So you can see I easily can shine brighter than the headlights of the car. And let me turn the car headlights off here and show you really the Lumintop beam. And this is on turbo, so this is the maximum 2800 lumens. It's pretty impressive to me. I'm shining easily 100 feet away, 150 feet, and as you know from looking at other flashlight reviews, the camera really doesn't do most flashlights justice. So it's really shining out there, but I thought this was a good way to show. And let me show high beams on the car just for comparison here. So that's high beams on the car compared to low beams. High beams. And the Lumintop SP03. Again, there is low, medium, which is a big step up, high, and turbo. And let me show you strobe. And that is turbo. You can even see bugs and things that are flying. This thing is a bug magnet down here. You can't see it on camera, and there you just saw the light kick down from turbo to high due to heat. But I can turn it off, turn it back on, and cycle through, and then I'm back turbo. But this thing is a bug magnet. Bugs are flying at me and really wanting to stay on me. So that's one negative of the light, but really a pretty minor one. Here's one of the other neat features is, since it is threaded on the bottom, you can mount it onto a tripod. And I can't get this to work with the camera the way I've got it currently set up, but as you can see, I've got it mounted to the tripod, and that's just kind of neat. You can have it set up as a spotlight to illuminate something. Say the power was out, or you need to illuminate a something as you were working, let's say a car or something like that, as you were working on it at night. It would work really well for that. It's kind of a nice thing to be able to put it on a tripod. I'm really impressed with this searchlight. It truly is handheld, palm size, and truly is a searchlight. It is by far the brightest flashlight I have, and it really outpaces a flashlight. It's really nice that it comes with 4 18650 batteries. Without those 18650 batteries, it costs quite a bit to power the thing. It does not come with a charger, and the back is just solid here, and I think that's fine. Most enthusiasts that are going to run a flashlight like this will have 18650s and will have a charger way to charge them. This isn't a light for a beginner, although it would be an incredible light to give to somebody who's a first timer. I feel like this light isn't something that most people would use every day or even very often. I feel like it'd be great in an emergency situation where you need a tremendous amount of output and runtime. It'd be great if you were needing to light up a kitchen or something like that. Should the power have gone out to finish dinner and feed a family, you could easily feed the family on either high or medium mode with this. It does a nice job lighting up an area, and I'll take a picture and include that here of that. So this light is a recommended light by me. It is very bright, it's a novelty, it's fun, it's a toy, but it's also a serious tool to get a job done when one arises. I hope you appreciate this video and can like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.